Introducing first the challengers from Chattanooga, Tennessee, at a total combined weight of 423 pounds, Jamesen Shook and Jaden Newman, 48-25. And their opponents. Tonight, they make their 11th title defense of a 276-day reign. From fresh off the dance floor at a total combined weight of 425 pounds, the hot stepper, Macrae Martin, the big boy, Junior Benito. They are the current reigning and defending IWTV Independent Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Fresh Air.
Oh, and look at this. Son of a biscuit. Here we go. Newman and Shook. Took them like 13 hours to get here today. They are wasting no time trying to get these victories. And Newman adding insult to injury, wearing the gear of Fresh Air.
Is the bell even rung yet?
I don't think the bell's rung yet because both members of 48-25 are still in the ring. Here we go, Ref Gina making it official. And this one might not, like you said, these guys looking to get things done quickly. This one might not last.
Yeah, they know they have a hell of a drive back home and they are not messing about.
You can see the intensity, even just the splash in the corner and even on a snapmare. Oh.
What a jerk thing to do. He held the jaw up and just didn't get punched in the face.
Punched him right in the face.
Jamesen just choking him out.
Jamesen Shook has only been wrestling professionally for 2.5 years. His trainer, Jaden Newman, his tag team partner. So there's another facet to this relationship besides just being tag partners.
This is beautiful because he's molded the person he wanted to team with, and that's a brilliant strategy in pro wrestling. Now each of them knows how each other thinks because one taught the other.
Newman, of course, a veteran of over a decade, floats over on that butterfly suplex, and look at that. Did not give him a second to breathe.
Just knocking the oxygen out. You can't breathe, you can't fight. Took the wind out of him, a little drop there, then leans into this rear naked, this chin lock. Not quite a rear naked choke, but
he has that in pretty deep.
Oh,
He relinquishes it now, maybe because Ref Gina went around to the other side to check, but
very smart. I like how he's really kind of isolating like his sort of mid-range into his neck. Makes it really uncomfortable to move. And now he's taking apart the arm.
Clear these two had a game plan coming into this contest. And it's one of those things too where they know they're not going to be any kind of fan favorite, so they're leaning into that villain role, so to speak. Even if it wasn't a north-south situation, when you're going up against Fresh Air, the crowd's going to root for Fresh Air.
Well, that's the whole thing. If you can isolate on Fresh Air, the crowd might no longer be interested in them, or Fresh Air could be distracted trying to get the crowd back behind them. And honestly, that's when you can sneak up and you can find your angle.
And Shook hit Macrae Martin, and now Macrae running into the ring. Not doing Junior any favors.
This is just turning into absolute chaos, and Ref Gina doing her best, but I mean, Shook and Jay, this is a smart play.
Quick tags in and out.
Isolating, again, what Bronson did before, isolating that corner, picking the corner to fight out of.
And, Fresh Air, they've never got a chance to get going. Yeah. The bell hadn't even rung, and they get jumped from behind. If they have any chance of winning this match, Junior has to tag in Macrae Martin, but I don't think Newman and Shook have any intention of letting him do that.
Not in the slightest.
Hanging up there for that drop kick.
Making him think about it. A little bit of a delay on that.
Still fight in the one half of the tag team champions. Look at that, just reaching for Macrae Martin.
Really just picking him apart here. Like, trying to make everything hurt. That seems like to be the strategy here.
And again, Newman going after Macrae Martin, who's not even a legal man.
I'm going to tell you, I don't know that I would keep doing that. You can kind of keep him isolated without taking out the partner. This is going to be a recurring theme, but Macrae at some point is going to snap.
And it looks like he's starting to get there. He is very frustrated, getting back up to the apron again as we see another tag. I mean, Junior Benito hasn't had a chance to do anything in this match.
Double Manhattan drop, neck breaker.
They're not done. Wow, standing shooting star press. That was almost it right there. We almost saw new tag team champions.
I think a little bit of this is 40-25 just kind of showing off what they've got. This is one of those things where it's like that move was totally unnecessary. Manhattan drop, neck breaker, shooting star, but it was let's show you what we have, let you know exactly what's going on. Let's see right here. Newman distracted.
Yeah, might have backfired a little bit. Oh, there's the Stun Dog Millionaire. And he's able to get the tag. Able to get the tag to Macrae. And Macrae Martin, it may not come across on camera, folks, if you're watching at home. He is a large individual.
He's a lot bigger than you'd imagine him to be, and he's still quick as all hell. This is a lot.
Taking out all that frustration.
Here we go, Kylon, Jamesen shook.
And now for the first time, it seems, 48-25 is in a little bit of trouble. Has both men up like it's nothing and just tosses them over his shoulder. Tips up, Macrae Martin rolling.
That is a big man who's able to pick up two dudes and then still nip up to succeed. Here we go.
Shook is the legal man for 48-25. Up on the shoulders, able to slip out.
Beautiful.
That twisting rebound kick.
Late save.
And he rolled him into his own corner, but Newman's still able to make the save at the last second.
That last time we say the rules of pro wrestling, once the tag partner makes contact, that's it, you have to break up the pinfall. Oof, pulls his hair for that. Ref Gina not just letting him fight. I guess it's a title match, let them go.
And I think his mouth actually kind of hit the top rope. A lot of times it's the throat, but that was very awkward. And now Newman grabbing the leg.
Just long enough.
Macrae up top. What's he thinking here? Newman again. Look at this.
I mean, smart play, defend your partner.
But I mean, that's getting dangerously close to being disqualified. Like we said, Ref Gina probably a little bit lenient because this is a title match, but they're playing with fire. Ooh, misses the double team. Junior back in, not sure how much he has left in him. Takes a shotgun drop kick.
Yeah, Benito took every ounce of strength he had in him to hit that axe handle. Just to save his partner.
Look at this.
Destroyer off of the back of Benito.
Step up destroyer by Macrae Martin. But they're gonna have to bring it home.
Everyone's down. Crowd's starting to clap behind it, trying to get right behind fresh air. Two men are giving it their all.
And you can see Macrae still kind of holding his eyes after Newman just savagely attacked him.
You get scratched across your eye, you scratch your cornea, you can't see anything for quite a while. Beautiful slide behind.
Oh, Macrae Martin lands on his feet. Up on the shoulders, we're looking at a double team move. Look at this action. Now up on the shoulders one more time. No! Shook able to get Benito.
This could be it.
Oh my God! That's it!
No.
We have new champions.
Just like that in the blink of an eye.
On a victory roll of all things.
Here are your winners and new IWTV Independent Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Jamesen Shook and Jaden Newman, 48-25.
The belts are going back to Tennessee, and that is something that we did not expect to see here tonight.
All of that punishment that was dealt out by Newman and Shook, and it was a victory roll. Wow. The crowd is absolutely stunned here. And look, obviously the now former champion stunned as well. Can't believe they let slip through their fingers.
Let me tell you, that is a long drive home when you lose a match like this, and that crossing borders, going back home and knowing that you got cheated out of a victory can't feel good.
Well, fans, we're going to have to regroup. They were champs for almost 300 days.
That's unbelievable. It's all right, guys. You put up a hell of a fight. You deserve everything. You deserve your flowers, boys.
Definitely still one of the top tag teams in independent wrestling today, but I have to go back to the drawing board.
Congratulations, 40-25.